All right, I'm back with Rhea and RJ, and we're going to be reacting to Ironheart. It's actually coming out. Did you know that?
I
I
think
didn't.
Disney finally remembered.
Um, and
Yes.
and keep in mind that well, um, what's the director of Sinners in Black
Ryan
Panther?
Coogler.
Ryan.
Ryan Coogler
Yeah.
has been on a victory tour lately with all his productions. This
Oh
is a
yeah.
Ryan Coogler
And,
production. People forget
and if
that.
you look at the poster,
The
they are
poster
putting
looks
this guy's name all over. He's not the director or the writer. He's just a producer on it. But they are making him like seem like he's all in on this show. They're using
yeah.
his name value to sell this.
Now I will say
He was
I
also
really
kind enough to do a small little introduction on why he's so juiced on the character and being a part of the
cool,
show.
cool. So that as far as we know, I mean Ryan Coogler, he really has his sky's the limit of what he wants to do. If he wants to stay with Marvel,
He
I'm
can. Yeah.
sure I'm sure they'll sign any check that he wants or
Yeah.
any agreement that he wants. But does he want to after Ironheart and potentially Panther 3? I don't know.
It's up
But
to
this
him, right? I mean, the whole thing with this show, because I have not actually seen the trailers. This is going to be
good,
a
good.
direction for me. The whole thing with this show is it's really a shame. I feel like the way Disney has handled it because for two reasons. Number one, they filmed this show over 2 or 3 years ago, and they've constantly delayed it and just put it on the back burner of the shelf.
Right.
It's also gone through a ton of
If this was Zaslav, it would be shelved.
yeah, probably. Secondly, again, the lack of marketing and marketing it so close to release to where and you put out the trailer the same day the Superman trailer comes out. Just a weird move to me.
Well,
Everyone
I
do
don't think
that.
that's weird at all. Again, I used to work with companies like Mattel and Hasbro with my wife, and what people don't realize is a lot of the bigs on YouTube get access to these trailers early. So there's people are going to be on the internet watching trailers today because of Superman. It benefits Ironheart to have a trailer ready to go. What else trailer came out? And then also your favorite trailer reactors.
Yeah,
Uh,
possibly. I mean,
so
they
so
released it
if
first thing in the morning. Yeah,
they work off each other. They work off each
but
other. That's why trailers come out.
the other thing too, the last part where I feel like again Disney is not doing favors to the show. Have y'all heard about how they're going to release the show?
No.
Okay, so what they're doing is this show is 6 episodes long, so just six like the normal Marvel Disney Plus shows. They are releasing it in 3 episode batches. So when it premieres, they'll drop the first 3 episodes. Then the next week, it'll be the last three
Well,
episodes.
that worked with Andor. It's done
But
good
Andor
for Andor.
Andor
Yeah.
Andor was like 12 episodes across
Yeah.
4 weeks. They're just pumping and dumping the show in 2 weeks. I feel like that's not fair to this show. Like, why not let it just
At least
play
we're
out
getting
week
it.
to
At
week?
least we're getting it. I understand what your concerns there.
Yeah,
It's not as
I
bad
just
as
feel like
Echo.
again, it's like, are you trying to send a message that you don't believe in this show, and why is that? Like, why are they not taking care of this show more? I feel like I don't know.
I think what if people want
To
to
me, it just feels
have
like this show is an afterthought to them. Like they don't
I
care.
think if people want Ironheart to continue, you really got to support a show like this. You really got to give it its watch time, maybe watch it a few times. This is what I think about when Feige and Iger said we got to make some hard decisions. Not everyone needs like I don't know if we're gonna see Ironheart in Avengers Doomsday. I hope so. I'll be honest, that was the weakest part of Wakanda Forever for me. Not that it was bad. It's just I didn't get that much from Ironheart in Wakanda Forever. Also including the suit. I didn't like the way the suit looked, but the promo stuff for this I've seen so far looks great. I am definitely watching this day one. I'm very interested in this character more so than Echo. Not to shade on Echo, but that was a chore to get through. I don't know. Did you guys watch Echo? No, it was rough. It was really rough. And I wanted it to be good, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't watch Echo.
Wow, I'm more of an MC. I'm more of a Marvel maniac than you are. I watched the whole
I'll just be
season.
honest. The show just didn't look appealing to
I
me.
The only one
I've thought about checking it out eventually because it's like all the episodes are out and they're so short. I don't know. Just never got around to it.
Ray, did you see this one yet? This trailer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're the only one that saw it. All right. So I hope it's a great trailer. I want the show to do good. And I really do think this has to succeed, though, for you to see Ironheart again. I haven't heard anything about her being in Doomsday. So hopefully it's really good. Let's watch this trailer here. The actress, I think, was up for Shuri back in the day, too, along with Letitia Wright. So that's really cool. All right. I hope this is a surprise hit like Agatha.
Hello? For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
You're ready. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
Interesting.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out? Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
I want to see
You
what
are
the
not
suit
the
looks like.
first genius at MIT. How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable, something
Important?
iconic.
It's a brand new
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable
Hello,
things
Polo.
to get it done.
Alden Ehrenreich.
What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
That looks cool. That looks cool. I like the way it looks. So far, I'm enjoying it. The best thing about it is the actress that plays Riri, though. The other characters, I'm not feeling anything yet. But the Ironheart suit looks cool. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
I really like, actually, I even prefer the way this is in action sequences and looks more than the current Iron Man, or the way Iron Man was before Tony Stark died. Spoiler alert for Endgame, because it feels more weighty and stuff to the suit. Like I think they did too much with the CGI nanotech and stuff, and it didn't feel like weighty action sequences. So I like that part. Pretty good.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Good to see Alden back. So the characters, I definitely like Riri. I like her one friend that was kind of like slightly nervy. And then I like Alden. The other guy that says he's testing her and potentially is probably going to be the villain. Looks like he's just okay. It looks fun. I would say 7 out of 10 though. I don't know if this is going to connect. I hope it does. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see.
Well, I like the idea of the show that we've heard about, where it's like the villain is a magical villain, so it's magic versus science.
Okay,
So
that's
I mean
cool.
that could be cool.
I like that.
I mean, we didn't get to see that in the trailer too much though, But that could be really cool if they do that right. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I'd probably go 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, honest thoughts, Red. Don't hold back. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as y'all. 7 out of 10, and it
7 out of 10.
sucks because I love Ironheart. I
Oh, you
have
do?
this-
Okay.
I have a full scale figure of her that I got that was a Comic-Con exclusive. So
Really? I didn't know that. That's
yeah, this is
awesome.
but before she was integrated into MCU. Like I didn't even know that they were planning that. So my affinity for this creator, I mean, sorry, for this this character, unfortunately, it I think it set myself up for getting my expectations set too high, and I feel like the show, at least from the trailer, I really hope this isn't the case, but yeah, I feel like they are kind of muddling up her character in a way that her motivations are very shallow and superficial. And
Okay.
I would have imagined that her going through such a impactful world uh, uh, changing event in Wakanda Forever, that it would be more of like a humbling sort of reality check, and her priorities in life would have shifted since then. But since it's like several years later, it's kind of reverted back to reality. And I'm like, well, like what happened to your
You wanted the big
newfound
stakes.
family in Wakanda,
Yeah,
like
you wanted that to have an impact on how she is, right?
yeah, and like
It doesn't seem like
this
it.
feels like a prequel to that. And
Okay.
and I feel
Maybe
like
is this a prequel to the Wakanda? No, because they showed in the trailer
she
that
said
she's
her
yeah.
internship abroad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I guess like my point is that yeah, like two scenes come into mind, that she wants to be known as, she wants to make something iconic, which I totally get. So she's after like recognition, and then she is also looking for financial gain. So I see that from her throwing the money in the air and making it rain. Like that's a very in my opinion, petulant and just sort of like surface level sort of motivation. And there's a lack of foresight into the repercussions that of what her actions are going to lead to. And as someone who's like one of the smartest people on the earth, although she's still a young woman, and she still has the challenges of living in inner city sort of uh like lower income in environments, and not having access to many resources. It just seems to be kind of a mishmash of what we've seen from the character, as far as like her grit and her ambition to just carry herself through her own sort of like, and carve out her own destiny, and um uh be something greater than just some like the immediate dopamine rush of being rich and recognized in the world. So
Okay.
yeah, like I'm a little disappointed in how her character kind of came off in the trailer. I really hope that she comes off as more substantial, and I build more empathy on what is important to her, or at least what appears to be important to her. Like I can empathize with coming from nothing and wanting
Yeah.
like have the world. So yeah, on that sort of level, I want to give like some room for the character to continue to grow and things like that.
Wow. I agree with you. I didn't think of that, but yeah, based on what she went through in Wakanda Forever, would hope it would impact her and her trajectory as well. And I kind of feel that too. Maybe it will. Maybe this is just like just to get the masses in to see it. And hopefully there's some substance and some things that really impact how she is from Wakanda Forever too. But I think that's part of the thing that happened with the last version of MCU, though, is not everything, not all storylines really impacted the characters in their own shot plus shows. I know the Wanda really did it, and that impacted. Well, did they? Doctor Strange too. I don't know. RJ, did what happened to WandaVision impact her?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it's important. Yeah, that context is really important.
What's your thoughts on that, RJ? Do you share concern there that maybe do you think stuff that happened in Wakanda Forever from maybe impacted Riri and Ironheart more?
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
I
I
do
feel
see
like,
that. Yeah.
I feel like at least from the way the trailer presented, it's like, yeah, this thing happened, but I moved on from this.
Right.
It's not really like the
It's
focal
like
point of the
and
narrative.
that was like a world changing event too. You know, that would have shook it to your core, that experience. You know. And then I would have honestly, I think if they really gave this series a lot, you would think that Shuri would show up or something, you know. Shuri, they should be besties at this point.
Or maybe they can't afford it.
No, but I mean that's what we should get, you know.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Something like that. Isn't Shuri in hiding with
I have to rewatch Wakanda Forever. I can't
Nakia
remember.
and her nephew Toussaint?
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure.
Jr.
I don't remember if they were in hiding or not. I think they were just taking a break. I could be wrong though. I don't remember.
Well, I think we're in unison, a 7 out of 10. Let us know in the comments section what you think. And I know you have the please, if you could, Rhea, I'm requesting that you show your action figure on X sometime soon. I'd love to see that awesome action figure. Share it with us. Now, do you also read the comics about Riri and Ironheart too, or did you just really connect with the figure? Or what's the story there?
Yeah, it was one of those. I love this broad stroke, idea of the character.
Okay.
But I never got into the written material. It was more just like, her origins and things like that.
That's cool. That's cool. But I would love to see. So that's a hot toy?
No, it's a scale model. So like one of those like huge desk figures that you see.
All right, cool. So we're hoping the best for Ironheart. Let us know, and we'll see you next time in the comment section. Let us know. All right.